What up, guys? Step into my office. Good morning, guys. Woo, a little chilly today. All right, Pedro DoorDash Santiago back at you. This channel is about betting on you. Second goals, one day or one step at a time. I chronicleize my journey to become a small business owner by doing gig economy work. I'll be helping other small businesses in my St. Louis market provide goods and services to their customers without charging the crazy third-party fees and helping the little guy out. So if you're not subscribed, hit that button for me. Appreciate it. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm basically halfway there. I'm going to be doing what I consider a rather big giveaway. So if you're a subscriber at that point, you're going to be possibly getting some ducats. All right. So today's Tuesday. It's 11:06. A little late today. I had a couple things to do this morning. We're going to get at it today, though. Yesterday, my goal, I share my goals with you guys. Yesterday, my goal was 200, 225. I didn't hit that. It was slow at night. I did 172. So I'll take that. It's fine. My active time was 5 hours and 30 minutes. My dash time was 7 hours and 15 minutes. So not bad stats considering. I had a couple hours there that were really good and then a few that were really, really bad. But the average always hits $30 to $35 an hour. If you're not making $30 to $35 an hour, subscribe to the channel, bell notifications. I help you guys with some tips and tricks. I don't always make the right decision, but I take you along the way with me and we talk about them, right? I try to break down my decision making, why I do it, why I don't, why it was a bad idea, why it made sense, and then hopefully help other dashers out there. So quick shout out. I want to give a shout out to somebody that commented a couple days ago. I like to share good stories. I like to share the hustlers out there doing it. So if you got goals, give me a comment. I might share it. So this one goes out to Gabby Woley. She said, I work full-time as a technician doing PCR testing on COVID samples. Wow. And hustle part-time with all the gig apps. Went out for an hour today before work and made $40 in 1 hour on Grubhub. This is what I want you guys to listen to. Two things there. She's doing the PCR testing on COVID samples. That's, shout out to you, number one. Number two, went out for an hour today before work. Before work. So that means she made her day longer by an hour and made $40 though. But that's that hustler mentality that I love. Shout out to you, Gabby. Big ups. I love that. I love it. I love it. Guys, there is hours in the day. I know sometimes we feel like there isn't enough time. I need more hours. I need that 25th hour. If you wake up a little early, or if you extend your day at night and sleep an hour less, or watch 1 hour less of TV, right? You can make that extra money to meet your goals. Shout out to Gabby. Send me the comments. Today, I'm going to be dashing, but I'm going to give you a little bit of footage from last night. We're going to talk about Walgreens in this video and how I recommend Walgreens. I know some of you don't like to use that red card. I don't mind using it. Okay, if the money and everything is right, the Walgreens ones can be very, very profitable. I'll show you that. We're also going to talk a little bit about, I went on a little bit of a rant on the Dogecoin. Anyways, if you don't know what Dogecoin is, look it up. I got some money into that right now. Not a lot, but I'm just playing around with it. Today's a big day for that. So I'll share that journey and how I'm doing with that investment on other videos if it pans out like I think it might. And if it doesn't, it is what it is. I don't have a big investment in it. So we talk about that a little bit today as well. So hit that subscribe button. Give me a like, a comment, a dislike. It's all good where I'm from. Keeping it real out here. I give you guys daily vlogs every single day, and I take you along the journey. Let's go. All right, let's give you guys the stats real quick. So I got no peak pays, which is fine. I don't chase peak pays, as some of you know. And if you don't know, I don't chase peak pays. I don't recommend chasing peak pays. If you get one that happens to pop up, I treat that as a bonus. That's what I would do. Extra money, it's all good. There is one tonight in my market at 5 o'clock, and I'll be dashing at that time anyway. So let's just hit the ratings real quick. Let's go over those. 4.94 yesterday. I was at 2,600, so I did 19 deliveries yesterday. Acceptance rate's 24. Let's see if we got any customer comments or any other information that might be valuable. Nothing new there, so not a big deal. Let's go to the earnings. I told you I made 172. So I made 168 yesterday, and then I had a Wingstop order for lunch that gave me a $4 tip, so 172. So 172, that's where I'm at there. Let's go ahead and dash, guys. All right, I had to show you guys this. This isn't a stacked order. This is one order. Look at that. That's not even a Chick-fil-A. That's 20.9 miles. Oh, Lord. All right, guys. Monday. It's 6 o'clock. It's been slow, like really slow. Couple good orders though, but I want to talk about one thing. I like the Walgreens. Some of you guys don't like to use your red card shop. No judgment. Do what works for you. I like them. So I never got a stacked order, like a double order from Walgreens starting out. I've gotten a Walgreens to where they've added one, which I thought was weird, but this one was $17 to go 3 miles. And I was like, I'm on that. I was on it so quick, and I was like, Walgreens, 2 orders. I didn't even look at the items. 22 items. I was like, nah, still fine. So I'm going to show you guys the first one is 1 item. That means the other one's 21 items. I looked at the drop-off location. I knew the drop-offs, they were close, like easy money, right? But I want to show you guys what I see when the items come in. And maybe, you know, why I also like doing the Walgreens. Because I feel like I'm actually bringing something to somebody that they need something like, and this happens to be that case. I'll show you what I mean, guys. So the first one's only for $6. That means the other one is, or $6.50 or $6.25, something like that. The other one's $11. So anyway, so this one might not be a tip, but it might be a couple bucks. I don't know. I'm gonna hide the name. But 1 item, Enfamil Gentlest milk-based infant formula, 0 to 12 months. This person needs this item, clearly. I'm bringing it to them. So I'm going to help that person out. Whatever, they're helping me. I'm still getting $6. This is something that's an essential need. So I actually feel a little bit better about it. And I'll show you guys. I'm going to hit, I've arrived at store. Okay, start shopping. And then you'll see 1 item. Then what'll happen is when I complete it, then the other one's going to pop up with the 21 items because it's the same store. I'll show you what that one looks like. I got my red card, Walgreens. I like them, man. I've only been burned once, and they didn't have something. It was like it was a cluster. But anyways, I expect this payout to even be maybe more than $17. If it isn't, it's fine. The miles to money ratio is fantastic. Let's see what we get. All right, guys, remember, especially with items like this, make sure you're grabbing the right one. This is the one I need right here. I stand corrected. That's the one I need. Always double check, guys. Having a candy party. I can't find it. Got him. All right, so I was only in there for about 6 minutes because I couldn't find those stupid crispy treats. All right, so now let's go deliver this first one. Minute and a half away. It's gonna be easy $17. All right, guys, almost at the first drop off with the Enfamil baby formula. It would have been a lot quicker, but one thing with Walgreens is you'll have items that are like kind of all over the place, but that one was actually at the checkout stand, so I kind of maybe knew that, so it just took me a couple minutes to find that particular item. But that guy ordered, it was $60 worth of ice cream and candy. $60. I'll show you the final payout on these guys. Almost there, pretty easy. So really, I think about it like this: if I'm doing the shopping and I don't mind it, I don't do groceries, like Instacart. I don't do anything like that. I don't do like, I usually don't do that many items, but they were really easy. 4 items, 4 items, 4 items, 4 items. But think of it like this. So if you're going to go to a place, and if this one order that was 22 items that I had to, took me a couple minutes to find, I could go to a restaurant and wait longer. But if I can control my speed and shop stuff and do it quickly, that's quicker than going some places sometimes, especially nowadays, and waiting in a drive-through or waiting for a big sushi order or whatever. This is going to be $11 and could be even more. And the Enfamil, that took me 20 seconds to find. So this total payout, $17 for 3 miles. I will challenge you guys. Don't be afraid to use that red card. Sometimes it works for you. Oops. All right, guys. So that one, when I dropped it off, as you guys just saw, didn't have a tip on it. But, I'm not going to unassign that order. I thought it might not have a tip. I wasn't 100% sure. But somebody's ordering one single Enfamil for their baby. Like, to me, that is different than somebody ordering some Burger King and not tipping me. I don't know. To me, I can rationalize it in my own brain. And to me, that's all that matters. I'm the one working. I'm the one paying for it. It says the customer can tip at the end. She probably won't. But I'm actually fine with that. Like, that is a necessity. That is a core item. And some of you might say, well, you unassigned the order yesterday where there was no tip, and why, that was stacked. You could have unassigned that one. I could have. But it's Enfamil. It's babies. Like, a baby needs that. The baby can't, a little baby can't, you know, feed themselves. So that mom needed that Enfamil for her baby, and I'm gonna bring it to her. Tip or no tip, it was stacked. If that was by itself, I probably wouldn't have $6 by itself. You know, maybe I don't take that, but because it was hidden with the other one, I took it. I'm not gonna unsign it. That baby needs to eat. I'm gonna help feed that kid, and I'm gonna feel fine about it. But an adult ordering, not tipping, I just, you know, let me know if you agree or disagree. I feel fine about it. Let's go ahead and take this guy his $60 worth of junk food. Oh man, I left my phone in the car. So that order wind up, the guy tipped $10 for that stuff. So the payout on that one was 16. The total payout was $22.25. I'll take a screenshot of, well, I don't need to do that. That's what it was. It was $22.25. So it was actually, I thought it could have been more. So that order took me a combined 17 minutes to make $22.25. Don't sleep on those Walgreens orders, guys. Don't sleep on them. So I paid $60 for that stuff at Walgreens for that gentleman. And then $16, $10 tip, and then $6 he had to pay DoorDash. $76 for 4 pints of ice cream and all that candy. That's a lot of money. All right, just accepted $11.50 order. 5 items, place called Mod Pizza. Picked up there 2 other times before. It's been a while. I'm actually in an area that I don't dash in a lot. But this order looks like it could be a good one. I think it could be more than $11.50. This pizza place is kind of pricey. They got 5 pizzas. There's a $2 peak, so would have been a $9.50 order by itself. I'm thinking it could be more though. I'm thinking this is going to be a $15 order. I'll take you guys along on this one. This is a cool little spot. So they've got like a renovated RV that they make these pizzas in. Really cool. It's like an RV or a bus. I can't remember. I'm gonna pull up and show you guys because I can. It's like a drive-through. I can pick it up in a drive-through setting and then go a few miles, 3 miles west to drop it off. I don't love the drop-off spot, but I'm thinking I'm gonna take this order and then leave the Dasher app on and then try to catch an order on the way home. So this payout's actually good. So I'm gonna wind up making a quick, basically $40 possibly with the Walgreens and this pizza order. $40 and maybe like 45 minutes tops, and then hopefully catch an order going back. And we'll call it a night. It's Monday. It's 6:37. See how we do. Okay, disclaimer. The pizza place I was thinking of is up here on the left. I think it's called Blue. I had the names mixed up. It's called Blue something pizza. Anyways, this spot just as good, actually even more pricey than the one I was thinking of. I will have to go inside to get it, no problems. I'll take you guys in there with me and I'll show you. Just about a minute away. 1 minute away. Well, don't mind if I do use your curbside pickup parking. Guys, I'm in a whole nother world over here, boy. These is some houses, boy. Ooh, 5 years from now, it's gonna be the neighborhood I'll be living in. Ooh, man, there's some nice houses. I'm way out of my zone, but I don't even care. Let me show you guys what we got here. Let's see if I'm right about. See if I'm right about the money. I could be wrong. I don't even care. Let's see. $11.50 turned to $14.25. All right, so those 2 orders worked out, but the key is, can I get an order going back home? That's gonna make it really, really worth the effort. If not, it still made a good amount of money for that hour. So we got Dewey's Pizza. Man, pizza's popping tonight. I'll check this one out. Catch you guys on the flip. I'll let you know if I take it. All right, like I said, I'm a pizza delivery guy tonight. I took it because it's I'm a little bit west and it's going south. So it's actually, the drop off is right off of 44, and I can drop it off, hit 44, and be just like 3 exits from my exit of basically my neighborhood. So it made sense to me. If it was going more west or more north, no. But it's $8. It was going 5 miles, but it's empty miles. It's going right in the direction of where I need to be anyway. So, and like I said, I'm delivering pizza tonight or lately. So we'll see. But $8 for that, going in that direction anyway. Maybe it becomes a stack and I get lucky. If not, it's still worth it for me. I'll probably do this one. I'll keep it on and continue to drive home and maybe get one more. All right, guys, I wanted to share something with you since we talk about goal setting and things like that. But disclaimer, quick disclaimer, I am not somebody to take money advice from, okay? Put that out there first, okay? I don't claim to be good with money. Historically in my life, I haven't been great with money. Lately, I've been learning a lot, and the last 2 years, I have become a lot better with money management and saving and things like that. But I wanted to share something with you guys because it is kind of a, you know, if you follow stocks or anything like that, it's kind of a news story right now for people like me that don't know a lot, okay? So, but a little while ago, so most of you guys know what Bitcoin is, right? Years and years ago, people were, talking about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and if you got in on Bitcoin in the beginning, you made a lot of money. So I heard about that and I said, man, okay. So there's something called Dogecoin that came out a little while ago, and it was like supposed to be a joke, basically, right? A joke on Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, and the meme, like there's like the dog meme that they even used on it. Like it was a complete joke. But like we know, jokes can become ironic, right? This was a penny stock. I got in when it was in the pennies, okay? And I bought a little bit, not a lot, bought a little bit. And right now, it's trading in the 30 cent range. People think it's gonna get up to $1, okay? So think about that. If you got it at 2 pennies and you bought a couple $100 worth and it goes up to $1, you flipped a little bit of money there, right? That's good. If you're somebody that had the means and got $10,000 worth, and you've got a million stocks and it's a penny or gets to $1, you turn 10 grand into $1 million, right? I didn't do that, but I did put a little bit of money in it just to see. It's gamble. It's fun just to see it go up and see it go down. Tomorrow's 420, National Smoke Day or whatever. I'm not a smoker, but some people that have this, and some analysts and some people that just like to talk, just to talk, think tomorrow is going to be a big day for Dogecoin. I hope it is, because I have some and I haven't sold it. I've just kept it and just seen it go up and seen it go down and seen it go from 3 pennies to 6 pennies, and you double your money, and it's kind of fun and exciting, right? So I only say that because I'm sharing tomorrow. When I open up my app, I want to see what it's at, because the last couple of days it's been going up. People are talking about it. It's going up. People are buying it. They're selling it. It's going up. It's going up. The value's going up. In the last couple of weeks, it's gone up significantly. I told myself if it gets to $1, I'm cashing out, because that means I made a little bit of money for myself, like a good little chunk of change for the small investment I was willing to lose. Like I could flip it and make a little bit of money. So if that happens, if it hits $1 tomorrow, or if it hits $1 next week, I'm cashing out, and I'll show you guys what I got from that. You guys have a good night. A little past 7 o'clock. See if I can get a couple picked up this order. Maybe I get one more on the way home. See you guys tomorrow. And don't forget, bet on you, set goals, one day at a time. Cheers. Well, don't mind if I do, Deweys. I'll use your curbside. Thank you. Man, my Dogecoin hits. I gotta get a GoPro. I can just get a GoPro now. Anyways, that place is really cool. I've been in there before. They got like an open kitchen, so you see the guys making the pizza pies and stuff, but they're behind a glass. It's really cool. I didn't take my phone in there with me. It needed to charge a little, but I'm only a couple miles away. A couple miles going south, going back in the direction I want to go anyway. For a quick $8, the pickup was easy, so kind of makes it worth it. Let's go. All right, guys, so I got that Dewey's, and then I got a Chick-fil-A order. Hopped on 55, got off the Hampton, Chick-fil-A, $10, 5 miles, going south. So I hopped off 44, Hampton, boom, 1 mile, picked it up super quick. Back on Hampton, gonna hit 44, going more east, which is east and south, same thing for me. and it's going to take me 10 minutes to get there. I'm gonna get off at Grand, which is my neck of the woods. I'm gonna make a left and make a right onto Chateau. My neck of the woods, easy. So I got 2 orders going back in my direction. I'm gonna call it a night. I'll keep it on because I'm not quite home. I'm like 2 miles from home once I drop it off, but maybe I'll get one more. Almost at my goal of 200 for the whole day, and it was slow, so I don't mind actually not hitting it. I don't want to stay out. I could stay out. Nothing's stopping me from staying out and hitting that 200. I could even get to that 225, which is where I like to be on Monday, but it was slow. I still did good monies to mile ratio and also good average for the day as far as per hour, but it was just slow. So I'll try to make it up tomorrow if I can. I don't want to dash until 9:30 or 10, which is what it would probably take for me to hit that. But all in all, solid day, solid. I'll take it. See you guys tomorrow. Cheers. All right, guys, there's another stacked order. No tip on either. Oh, Lord. All right, I got 8 seconds, but I'm going to take it. This is perfect. So this order right here. Oh, hit accept before it goes away. That order right there is...
Head west on Park Avenue toward Michigan Avenue.
I'm going to hit Grand up here, make a left, pick it up, and it's like, I don't know, 3 blocks from the crib.
South Compton Avenue.
So leaving this app on has actually worked out very well. Each order I've taken has just gone closer and closer to my house, and the money makes sense. So I mean, really a little bit of luck because you got to get ones that work for you. You don't want to just take ones that are low money or whatever. But they've been $10, $9, $8 payouts, going right in my direction, easy pickups. I mean, not out of my way at all. So maybe I will make my goal today of $200. If we'll see. But this last one, the drop off's super close to the house, so I'll keep it on after I drop it off. But I'd have to get an order that's maybe $8 for like a mile or two. That could still happen. I don't want to. Once I get home, I don't want to venture off. Once I get really close, I don't want to go too south or too north. But if I get one that's still in my vicinity, and I do have restaurants that are very close to where I live, then maybe I'll take those as well. We'll see. All right, guys, I just drove by the one place I know right now that does not use a third-party delivery, Domino's. I've never picked up from Domino's. I think they still, the one place that's hanging on that does not, that they have their own drivers. Good for them. It's cool. Right now, though, I'm going to say by the year 2022, Domino's will be using third-party delivery drivers. That's maybe even sooner, but I'll say by 2022, Domino's will be on that third-party train. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think. Just waiting on that order, but you guys see, that was a DoorDash delivery, 6:53. It's a little past 8 o'clock. If you don't tip, you get cold food, or you're not gonna get your food at all. I'm sure that's an order that's not tipped. That's why it's sitting there. Nobody wanted to pick it up. All right, guys, you guys saw that order that was in there for more than an hour and like 20 minutes. I don't want to assume it was a no tip and that's why I didn't get picked up, but I'm probably 90% right. Or maybe they canceled it and they made it anyway. Who knows? But I want to end this on a positive note because this channel is about betting on you, setting goals, positivity, helping each other out. I don't want to always be negative, right? I was in there. This guy came in. Maybe he was homeless. I don't know. I'm not sure. But he was asking them if they had any extra food that they were going to throw out. And this couple that was in there was get on their way out. I was waiting for my order, and this couple started talking and said, "Hey, babe, let's buy him something to eat." So he went up to the guy and said, "Hey, we're gonna pay for you for a burrito." It was at Qdoba. "We're gonna pay for you for a burrito, and tell them what you want on it." And the guy was like really appreciative of that and was like, "Oh, thank you, thank you so much. I haven't eaten all day." And I was like, "Wow, this is really cool." the manager or whatever that was in there was going to ring the gentleman out to buy. The gentleman was going to pay for the guy's food. He goes, that's only going to be $2.75. And the guy goes, really, for a burrito? He goes, well, I'm gonna give you the employee discount since you're being nice. So the one guy wanted to buy something for somebody to eat. The manager recognized the gentleman's kindness and basically, you know, offered him a discount because he was doing something nice. So it was, and I said something to the guy, like, hey, it's really cool, man. And, you know, he goes, yeah, you know, I've been there. And I said something to the manager, like, hey, man, it's really cool that you gave that guy that discount, you know, just trying to be, you know, keep the positive vibes going and let them know I recognize they did something really cool. And, you know, paying it forward, man, I'm going to have to do something for somebody, you know. When I see people that are kind like that, it kind of gives me faith in humanity. There are good people out there. There are a lot of good people out there doing good things for people that need it, you know. Just want to share that with you guys. Really cool. Really, really cool. Tomorrow I'm going to have to, you know, I want to do something for somebody tomorrow like that. Maybe I'll grab, when I'm going to grab myself some lunch, maybe I'll grab an extra something. And, you know, if I see somebody on the street or something, maybe pay it forward in that way. I don't know how I'll do it, but really cool to see good people like that out there, man. There are good people. So I'm on my way. I'm 3 minutes away. I did 4 orders on my way home, basically. Really cool. Overall, a good day. So we'll see. We'll see how Dogecoin does tomorrow on 420. I'll do a vlog for you guys then. I'm going to drop this off. I'll keep the app on, like I said, but I probably will be my last one of the night. But overall, a good day. Bet on you. Set goals. One day at a time. Woo, look at this one. $3.75. No tip. I'm the blue dot. They want me to drive to Forest Park, downtown area, and drive all the way south. 13.3 miles. And DoorDash thinks that's okay? Come on, man. We forgot one thing. I'm calling it a night. But I had a Wingstop order, and the lady gave me another $4. So I got to add that to my total. Today's total, I didn't hit 200. But with this, 172 on a Monday. Cheers, guys.